Some of the brain tissue samples had levels of microplastics that were so high, they were almost 0.5% plastic. The predominant type of plastic found was polyethylene, and that is, you guessed it, your food-safe plastic. LOL.
Here's why it's not a good idea to trust studies if you don't understand the science properly. I'm Michelle, my PhD is in chemistry, and this isn't my specific area, but not enough people are talking about the issues with this plastic in the brain study, and way too many people are using it to scare everyone. This study inspired so many headlines, but it has a bunch of problems. The biggest issue is, if you believe their results, they actually show that microplastics are ridiculously, unbelievably safe. The amounts they saw in a normal adult brain was equivalent to an entire plastic spoon ground down, but these people aren't showing any symptoms, they're just going about living their normal lives. I do not think microplastics are that safe, I don't think anything is that safe. So here is a better explanation from an experienced microplastics researcher. Microplastics are tricky to measure. The method the study mostly used was pyrolysis GCMS. They broke down the brain samples with heat and then measured the fragments. It's like chopping up a bunch of apples and then counting the stalks to work out how many apples you have. The problem, this is polyethylene, that's the main plastic they found, and these are phospholipids. These are the fats that you find in your organs like your brain. With pyrolysis, all of these break down to form lots of zigzags or hydrocarbon chains. You can't tell if they came from plastic or from fat. So if you don't interpret your results correctly, then it looks like there's tons of plastic in the brain. It's like if you counted the stalks and worked out your apples, except you didn't realize there were also a bunch of pears. This is a well-documented problem with this measurement technique, and it's a big enough problem that their conclusions can't be true. Don't get me wrong, microplastics are a huge issue, but the evidence just doesn't really show that they are like an existential threat. Check out these posts from the EcoWorld for more on microplastics.